Going to see the topic under for the integral calculus, which is a continuity of the previous topic, and we are going to see the one more new topic also, evaluation of double integral by changing the order of integration. We have already seen in the last class, and again we are going to continue the same one more example problem under the topic, and as well as we are going to learn for the polar coordinates. Same thing in terms of Cartesian we have done, in polar form how it will be we are going to learn. Okay, so another example, evaluate integration 0 to a and integration y to a x by x square plus y square dx dy by changing the order of integrations. So now what is that has been given? Clearly the question has been asked by changing the order of integration. So as what we learned in the previous video, which is nothing but as it is how that limit has been given, just you can assume it which variable limit has been given. Then later we are going to convert it. So you can see here inner limit is in y, so it should be a x limit. Okay, this is y. So it means in changing the order of integration, y should be a x should be a constant limit, y should be a variable limit. Okay, that's what we are going to change it, and then we have to evaluate. So first you can see the region bounded by the curves. What is that? X is equal to 0 and x is equal to a, and then y is equal to, like it is directly has been given. Now you can see that given one, what is that? X is equal to y and then x is equal to a from the inner limit. The outer limit, y is equal to z and y is equal to a. Okay, so now using this we are going to convert for a variable limit. So inside, what is that? This is a x and this is will be a y. Okay, so x limit should be, we are going to convert for the variable limit, sorry, constant limit. So how we are going to change? First thing, take the given equation and then you are going to substitute. What is that? X is equal to y, x is equal to a. Okay, and then what is that limit? From here you can take it, the given one, x is equal to y, that is nothing but x is equal to, you can replace y is equal to 0, x will be a 0, and y is equal to a, x will give a. That's a limit. X also varies from 0 to a. Now the second one, this is also straight line equation. How that curve will be? The curve will be like this. X is equal to y, y is equal to x will be a straight line. X is equal to a, approximately it will be like this you will have, right? This will be a point of a, x is equal to a, you will get a point like that. Okay, so now we need to find it, changing the order of integration. X varies from 0 to a, y varies from, what is that? You can draw that curve again. So you can write it, this is a given curve, y is equal to x, and I have x is equal to a, right? And then x is equal to 0, y is 0 comma 0, and this is the intersecting point is nothing but a comma a, right? So now this is your region. So now you can draw it for the, what is it, y limit. So you can take it from the y limit is nothing but from parallel to the x-axis. So you can starting this ending value with this point. So this is the equation, whatever the point will be lies on your x-axis, y will be a 0, and here ending curve is y is equal to x. So it is nothing but x varies from 0 to a and then y varies from 0 to x, which is x into 1 by x square plus y squared into first with respect to y, later with respect to x. So what is that? X varies from 0 to a, x into, what is that? 1 by x square plus y squared is nothing but 1 by x into tan inverse of y by x as per the formula of integrations, with a limit of y to x, y varies from 0 to x into dx. So substitute your y limit. What will happen? Just you can get it, tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of 0 into dx. So 0 to a, so tan inverse of 1. So when you will get tan 1 value, which is nothing but tan 5 by 4. So pi by 4 minus tan 0 will be a 0. So tan inverse of 0 will give 0. So which is pi by 4 into dx, which is pi by 4 you can take outside. So x is nothing but integration of x. Integration dx will give x, and the limit will be 0 to a, which will give pi a by 4. So I is equal to pi a by 4 you will get. Next we are into the evaluating by changing into polar coordinates. Okay, so what is that polar coordinates introduction? We have seen what is that. When we will explain from the problem only directly. So evaluate integration 0 to infinity and 0 to infinity e power minus x square plus y square dx dy by changing the by changing to the polar coordinates. So first polar, what is that? We know already, x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. Use that, x is equal to r cos theta and then y is equal to r sin theta. Take the squared of these two and add it. You will get x square plus y square equal to r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta. So x square plus y square will be r square term we will get. So as per the expressions of dx dy is equal to r into dr d theta. Actually it is a Jacobian j of dr d theta. So Jacobian is nothing but, as you know, it is dou of u comma v by x comma y. Here you will be having r comma theta, right? So you have to differentiate with respect to r and theta. Function is x and y. We get for this r value. Okay, and then now you can able to go with your limit because you have converted the Cartesian to the polar form, because x squared and y squared r squared, wherever you have x to be replaced as r cos theta, y will be r sin theta. Okay, so now you can see, since x varies from 0 to infinity, r also will be varies from 0 to infinity. You can substitute here, or any one equation you can substitute, you will get 0 to infinity. And then the theta varies from, it will be in the first quadrant because it is be 0 to infinity, right? Both the limit x and y has been given. So this is complete regions will be having it. Okay, so this region is nothing but it will be a first quadrant, right? So this complete portion, it is a 0, here it is a pi by 2. So theta varies from 0 to pi by 2. Okay, so now you can see that I is equal to integration 0 to pi by 2, and that is theta varies from, and r varies from 0 to infinity e power minus r squared, because x squared, the given question is x squared minus of x square plus y square. So it will be minus, you can take it, it will become a e power minus r squared into dx dy to be replaced as r into dr d theta. So to integrate this, I am using that the substitution t to be considered as an r square. Okay, and then r into dr is equal to, that is nothing but differentiate this, it will become 2 into r into dr is equal to dt. So r dr is equal to dt by 2. Okay, t also varies from 0 to infinity. Now I is equal to, theta varies from 0 to pi by 2, and then t varies from 0 to infinity e power minus r squared. So e power minus r squared to be replaced as an e power minus t, that is minus t, e power minus t alone it will come, into dt by 2 into d theta. So now integrate 1 by 2 we can take out, e power minus t integration is minus e power minus t. The limit 0 to infinity into d theta, which is minus, you can take out 1 by 2 of integration theta varies from 0 to pi by 2 and 0 minus e power minus infinity. So what is that e power minus infinity, which is nothing but 1 by e power infinity, that I can write 1 by infinity. So 1 by infinity will be a 0. Okay, so that's what has been written. So it will nothing but 0, upper limit is 0 minus 1 into d theta. So I will get 1 by 2 into integration of d theta, it is nothing but theta. Theta varies from 0 to pi by 2, which is equal to theta, you can substitute pi by 2 minus 0, I will get pi by 4. So I is nothing but pi by 4. So changing order of integration and changing into the polar coordinates is nothing but, just you can replace x equal to x and y to be replaced as an r and theta, dx dy also to be replaced as r dr d theta, and then we are thinking for your limits also, the angle when you are taking it the theta, you are supposed to consider for the quadrant to get your limits. Okay, so that's all for the changing the order of integration as well as for changing into polar coordinates. Thank you.